guys, my name is Ovigo Great and I have here with me Dominion. Dominion, please can you kindly introduce yourself?
My name is Ochei Dominion. I'm a graduating student of Business Administration at Covenant University.
Okay, so I'll be asking a few questions so that others that have questions about first class students can be informed about it and so that they can have tips that are going to help them to achieve excellence in their academics. So my first question will be, what motivated you to aim for a first class result from the start of the university?
What motivated me? Excellence. I have this excellence mentality. That was the first thing. So I remember my 100 level, we're doing induction. So during the induction, they started calling all the grades and the like first classes from this to this, second class from this to this. After they said first class, I didn't listen to Germany. I didn't listen to Germany. I just knew that first class was from 4.5 to 5.0. That's all you need to know.
Okay, so what I can get from here is we should always aim for excellence in
Always your
everything.
excellence. Always.
Okay. So my next question will be, can you share your daily or weekly study routine that helps you excel academically?
Well, thank God first of all that I'm quite inclined. So I like watching business videos. So that already helps me with what I already know from what I'm learning from class. Then I do tutorials sometimes. And then I prefer to read during free time. I'm not someone that will say night or day. I can do any. So mine is just any free time that I have. Let's say we're in class and everybody's gisting. Me, I can just open my book and start reading. That's just me for you.
Okay, so that means we should just learn to know what works for us so
Let's
that we
know for
can.
you. Yeah.
Okay. So my next question will be, what specific study habit or technique worked best for you in maintaining your first class?
Mm. There was one at one time I actually researched on this. I checked online. There's something I saw sleeping sandwiches like sleep, wake up, read, sleep again. I don't know if anyone has experienced this thing, but for me, have you experienced that thing that you sleep off a little in exam and then when you just see the question, it just comes fresh. So I
Mm,
think that's why I'm giving that tip before to other people. And then the best one for me is just research. Anything you research is 6 months. Research is the best for me.
okay, so can you tell us like the apps you use to maybe carry out your research?
Just YouTube.
Just
Just
YouTube.
YouTube any website. I'll just type a question. Just YouTube any website.
So my next question is, how did you balance your academics with social life, extracurricular activities, and other responsibilities? Because I know that you were the head of ushering department, and in some students they say that if you attend chapel service or if you are in one service unit, you cannot perform well academically. So what do you have to tell us about that? How were you able to balance everything together? Well, first of all, before you tell us that, tell us the extracurricular activities you have engaged in so far so that we can be aware.
Throughout my stay, mainly I've just been in different organizations. I joined P1 million, that's Project 1 million in my 100 level. I've been there. I was in, no, forever no sha. I was nursery I was an executive from 200 to 400 level. Then I was in my departmental organization also. Then in the halls of residence, I was a floor rep, wing rep, floor chaplain, can't remember, different positions. For me, when you are occupied with other activities, you won't have time for nonsense. So the little time you have to give it to
Reading.
exactly, you have to give it to reading. I was never one to stay outside. When you know you're already busy, the remaining time yeah, you must use it for education because when you're too busy, you don't have time for nonsense. Then as for balancing my time, hmm, that's quite interesting. Okay, I was coach rep also,
Wow.
and that one on its own is a lot. Yeah, that one on its own is a lot. So I think that helped me one because I already knew the timetables. So I think sometimes we have some days that are free. Like Fridays was free for some levels. Can't remember 200 level, yes, 100 level. The partner I was free. So those kind of days, I just use those days. I just use those days. For me, I know Sunday. For me now, Sunday is forever gone. Like when people tell me their Sunday is free, I know for me my Sunday is never free.
Right.
Like from morning I'm awake from like sometimes 3:30. The time I come back to my house, it's probably already 6 or 8. So I know for me Sunday should not be reading day. So I'll say know your timetable. From that timetable you can draft any free spot. That free spot, make sure you use it.
Okay, so I hope you've learned. Know your timetable. Then any free sports you have, dedicate it to what? Reading. And also plan your time well. Okay? So my next question will be, how did you stay motivated, especially during stressful times like exam or project deadlines?
I have my friends. That's for sure. I have my friends. Your environment is quite important. My friends were always there, and that's one. Then two, I just never looked at the negative. For me, I just never looked at the negative. I just wanted a good result. As long as you want a good result, as long as you focus on it. As Philippians 4 verse, it talks about what you focus on. As long as you focus on it, you'll be fine.
So that means friends matters.
Friends matter a lot, a lot, a whole lot.
Okay, so that means if I have a bad friend or a friend that doesn't encourage me to read, I should.
I won't say cut him off, but then one person definitely influencing more than the other. There's definitely a hierarchy. If you are not on the same page, so Bible talks about unequally yoked. There are some people that your friend is not necessarily, I say is good, bright. I don't know use any word to use, but then there's one that influences more. So if you're the one that influences more, I don't really see much of a problem. But if you're the one that's influenced more, there's a problem. You're definitely going to influence each other, but there's one that will definitely influence more. If you're influenced more by the negative, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Just retract small, small, or try your best to make the other person come to the
Okay.
light.
So do you have a particular way that you set your goals in order to achieve them?
Smart goals is the that's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound. Those are there also. But I'll just say first of all I'll know the courses I'm doing, and then I'll just know what I want, and then I'll apply it. Some people don't want an excellent result. That's fine for you, but then for me, it's not possible. It's not possible. For me, I always just thought that my parents spent a lot, so I have to give them the best. That was my own opinion. So for me, when I'm hitting anything, just has to be high. Because at least you know if you're falling a little below. So always aim high. That's my own. If I'm making any goal, just has to be high.
Okay, so that means how you set your goal is that you first of all know the subject you're having for
Yeah,
that semester, then you know the unit
yeah,
so that you can be able to plan ahead of the
yes.
results. Okay. Were you naturally good at all subjects or did you put in extra effort for certain ones?
Put in extra effort for certain ones, definitely. Naturally good at some subjects. I won't say all. Everybody has their specialty, but then for most some subjects, take for example accounting, more effort, political science, more effort. I had to put in effort for psychology because they were talking about some biological things there, more effort. Marketing was bulky, more effort. So some courses definitely had to put some effort than the other.
Okay, so when we say extra effort, what were like your actions taking that extra effort in?
You have to read more on that one, that's for sure. For accounting now, I'm not someone that likes practicing. I prefer to read it. So for accounting, I had to actually practice, and then I got someone to teach me also accounting. I got someone to teach me accounting because accounting you have to practice. So you just have to give more time to those subjects.
Okay, so from what I can take, give more time to those subjects, meet someone that is better at those subjects so that you can do well. So thank you very much. But lastly, what's your CGPA?
Oh, 4.86.
Wow.
4.86.
Okay, so thank you very much
No problem.
for really
No
great.
problem. Thank you.